there, I'm Brian Taylor with Highway RV. Today I want to take you on a tour of a fresh piece of inventory that we just got in. This is a 2011 Heartland Greystone fifth wheel. Absolutely stunning, beautiful inside when you walk in. It's got some really nice high-end features. Has a very high-end homey kind of a feel inside. I know I'm going to overuse that word high-end as we go through this, but that's really the best way to kind of describe the look and feel of the interior. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a walk through the inside and also the outside of the coach. I'm going to be showing you the floor plan, pointing out some of the features on the coach, as well as pointing out the condition. But I can tell you right now, for a 2011 model, they don't really get much nicer. There's not a whole lot for me to point out. It's in as close to new condition as I think you'll ever see on a 2011. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is a 32 RL floor plan, which is 34 feet long, and the empty weight on this trailer is about 10,500 pounds. So it's not a super heavy trailer. You definitely don't need a dually pickup truck to pull this. You're going to have a lot of options on pickup trucks to be able to pull this. So it's a very manageable length as well as weight. So I think that's going to make it a really popular piece here on the lot. The first thing you're going to kind of notice back here in the living area is this entertainment center. We've got a large, sharp, flat screen television. This stereo that you see here is not only an AM/FM deck, but it's also your DVD player and your surround sound system. So it sort of serves double duty as an audio and a video system. But you also have more room here and here to add more electronics if you would like. Maybe you want to add a satellite receiver or a Blu-ray player or something like that. So you got plenty of room in there for more equipment. And a really nice feature is this electric fireplace below. These are just beautiful when you're sitting around in the evening. They light up and they make a little crackly sound, but they're also functional as a heater. They're an electric heater, and it's a great way when you're at a campground to save on your propane usage if it's cold weather. You can use the electric heat that the campground's supplying you while not burning up your propane. So not only is it a kind of a beauty kind of a feature, it's also very functional. Just to the right-hand side of that, we have a computer workstation. This is just about the perfect size space for a laptop, but you could also put a monitor with a regular keyboard because there's room down here for a CPU tower or a printer, and you have a chase back in the rear here where you can put your cables down below. So it's just a really nice, convenient setup for a little place to do internet surfing or even take care of your day-to-day paying bills and stuff like that. Up above that, you have a glass cabinet door, and you'll see that the color of the cabinetry in this coach is a darker color. It's kind of a dark wood with kind of a glazed finish to it. Again, that high-end word. It looks very high-end. Very nice quality cabinetry. It's just a beautiful finish, and it's this dark wood throughout, with the exception of what we're going to see in the kitchen. We have a surprise when we come around there. The second thing you really notice outside of this living area when you walk in is we've got, including the window in the door, just the kitchen and living room area has 10 windows. We have a lot of natural light coming into the inside of this coach. You can see just how large this window is here back in the lounge area, and it allows a lot of light to come in. We also have these nice glass doors for storage up above there, and we have a European style loungers, what I call them. They're a two-piece recliner and ottoman in a nice leather finish in beautiful condition. The owners also added in a regular lazy boy style recliner. So if you like that option, you've kind of got either or both. You could work this however you want to, but they're both in excellent condition. Even the carpeting in this coach, Heartland kind of upgraded it. It's not your standard cut pile carpeting. It's kind of got that kind of a Burberry kind of a look to it. It's like a shaggy Berber. It's a really nice carpeting. This has been added in by the owner also. This is just an ottoman for kicking your feet up when you're sitting on the sofa, but it also offers storage below. So it's a nice place to put Afghans and stuff like that in there. Over here we have a sofa, and this sofa pulls up from behind here and flops out, and you've got an air mattress in there. So you've got that functionality there to sleep a couple of more people. So you can really sleep 4 people comfortably in this coach. plenty of windows behind there, more of those glass cabinetry doors above. Coming back here to the dinette, we have a freestanding dinette, and it is a nice cherry color. It matches the darker color wood in the cabinetry. Just a really pretty table. It's in really excellent condition. It's not all chipped up and banged up. All of the seats, we have 4 seats for the dinette. They're in perfect condition. They look like they've never been sat in. And of course, all of our blinds throughout are the pleated shades. All of them are in really nice shape, no spots or tears, and all of the cords are tight. None of them are frayed. Right here's a control for the fantastic vent on the ceiling. It's a thermostat controlled air vent or roof vent that's on in the kitchen here, so you can get all of your cooking smells just right out of here. And what you're going to notice when you come here into the kitchen is this cabinetry. I'm also a general contractor. Did that for many years before I was in the RV business. And one of the hottest trends in custom home building the last few years has been to vary the finishes on the cabinets in the kitchen. You have an overall color that's, say that, like in this case, the dark wood, and then you accent usually on an island or something like that, you accent with a contrasting color on the cabinetry. So what we have is the upper cabinetry in the kitchen is done in this cream colored antique finish. All of the creases have been washed with a kind of like an antiquing glaze, so it has a rustic kind of a look. Absolutely beautiful. I can't tell you how much I like this personally. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And then you've got your solid surface countertops, which are they're like a corian countertop, and they're kind of in a taupey brown color with a nice cream colored kind of another layer of that inside on the bullnose of it, so it looks really sharp. You've got your 3-burner cooktop with your propane oven. Both look like they've hardly been used. Got a microwave above the range. It also looks like it's barely been used. And we've got a double bowl stainless sink right here with really nice brushed nickel or antique nickel hardware. So just a really nice, again, high end. You may going to slap me, but I'm going to keep using that word because it looks very rich and very high end. The floor is a laminate or vinyl. I think it might be a vinyl floor, but it's such a realistic looking one that it almost looks like real wood. It's kind of like a cherry, I think they might call it Brazilian cherry wood flooring look in the kitchen. Excellent condition again, no wear or tear on it. Coming back around here, we have a Dometic 2-door refrigerator. Appears as brand new inside with no rust or anything on any of the shelves, and they has the raised cabinetry doors on the front that match the cabinetry throughout the coach. Right here we have a cabinet that works. This is your monitoring system for your tanks and your battery level, as well as where you can turn on your water pump and your hot water heater. You also have your slide out controls in this cabinetry and your electric power awning. We have a Dometic electric power awning on this, so you're going to be able to operate that from here. And you got a nice couple of nice convenient coat hooks right here, so you can hang your jacket in there. We don't need that too often in Florida, but I got to tell you, this morning was cold, cold, cold. We got down into the mid-30s here in Central Florida, which is getting really close to apocalyptically, biblically cold. We don't know how to function when it gets that cold. So anyway, it's beautiful out today. It's just a little chilly. Coming back through this, we got a side hallway here that brings us to the bathroom and the stateroom. And in that cabinetry, there's no wasted space. We have a nice corner cabinet here for storage. I got another window in the hallway, which allows you to have a lot of light coming in here. We're going to head on back to the bedroom, and then we'll end up our tour in the bathroom. Coming on back into the bedroom, we have another slide out back here. Didn't mention it earlier, but we have a total of 3 slide outs on this coach. We've got a queen bed right back here that slides out. We have plenty of storage in this large wardrobe. It not only has hanging storage, but it also has a shelf above, so you could put folded clothes or towels, whatever you want to put in there, as well as your hanging clothes. There is a vacuum that comes with this. It's just a standard Dirt Devil vacuum cleaner, but it comes with the coach. From there we have our TV shelf. We do not have a TV for the rear in this coach, but it is, you have a shelf here along with your cable hookup, and this is where your antenna amplifier is to allow the antenna signal to be amplified for both the rear and the front television. We have a nice kind of a cabinetry top right here, a countertop right here with a bank of 4 drawers below. More hanging, actually not hanging storage, but we have more storage over here in the way of shelves, and there is hanging in the bottom part of this cabinet right here. I'm going to allow the cameraman to come on back to the back from there, and we'll end up our tour here in the bathroom. It's a private bathroom. We've got your toilet right here. It is a China toilet. We have a glass enclosed shower with the hardware's in nice shape. Shows a little bit of wear and tear on it. That's about one of the few things that I could point out in the whole coach that looks like it's been used. It's not in bad shape. It's just one of the only clues in here that you can get that this thing is not a brand new vehicle, that it's actually been used by somebody, because everything else appears in like new condition just about. Got a nice mirrored medicine cabinet with a sink and more of that kind of antique nickel finish on the faucet. We've got a couple of towel hooks up here, and then you've also got, so you can enter this bathroom from both the bedroom and from the hallway, so you could have privacy. In other words, someone could come into the bathroom without going through the bedroom, or vice versa. So I hope you've liked the inside of this. Just a really great layout. Let's go ahead and take a tour of the outside. Okay, so this is the outside of our 2011 Heartland Greystone. The first thing you notice on the outside is it is in white. In a sea of white fifth wheels in a campground, you're going to notice this right off the bat. It's gray. That gives it, again, the H word, the high-end look. It really looks sharp. All of the graphics on the front here are in perfect condition. This is super glossy with no nicks or scratches, bug marks, or rock chips. It even has a nice molded plastic cover to go over the fifth wheel kingpin, so it makes a nice finished out look. Kind of the attention to detail that they put into this is nice. You also have these nice LED docking lights. These are a blue LED. They're a bright blue, really sharp looking, very modern looking when they're on. Up under here we have our battery, just kind of a little bit of area in there to have a little bit of storage, but mainly it's the mechanism for the jacks and whatnot. But we do have a large storage area right here. Got a latch up here where you can, a metal latch to hold that up. And you have a very large full pass-through storage area right here. These are some of the extras that come with the coach, so that's why it's not completely empty in here. We have power cord, and just it's clean as a pin in there. Absolutely clean as a pin. A really nice setup. Other thing you notice on the side of the coach is this big awning. Got a very large electric patio awning. So you don't have to worry about pulling latches and yanking on cords and all of that. You just push a button and your patio awning's coming out. It's in really nice shape. All of the graphics on the side of the coach are really nice. Almost no fading on 95% of the graphics. This gold maybe shows just the itty-bittiest little tiny, well, it's got a little bit of fading here, you know, just normal stuff, nothing out of the ordinary, and that's literally like the only thing I could pick on probably the whole outside of the coach. There isn't a scratch one on it. It's absolutely perfectly shiny. This is a full body paint. This is not gray fiberglass. This is actually painted from the best I can tell. And if you look very closely when the sun's hitting it, it's actually got a metallic in that gray. So it's actually a very low metallic silver. Really nice, really glossy. It's going to be easier to keep clean than a fiberglass coach. The paint is going to be easier to wash, easier to wax, and easier to keep a nice shine on it. So really nice feature having that. Something that's normally reserved for very high-end fifth wheels. And I didn't mention it earlier, but we're priced at $27,900 on this coach. It's in like new condition, just a ton of coach for that kind of money. Just a really great rig. We got aluminum wheels. They're in a highly polished aluminum on most of the wheel, and then it's got black insets back in there, like, you know, the inset part of the wheel is black. Really in great shape. They look like they've never rolled down the road. The tires are in the same thing. They're in excellent condition. We've got some exterior speakers right here. Coming on back, you'll see this is the slide out that was in our living room. This is where the fireplace and television slide out. All of that's in great shape. The slide topper awning's in excellent condition on it. We've got our manual stabilizer jacks back here. They are not electric, but they're manual and they're in good condition. We have an aluminum ladder to access the roof. All of the back end of the coach is perfect. And one of the problem areas I see on a lot of fifth wheels are the back and front caps. They can get delaminated. Seems like for one reason or another a little easier than the sidewalls, but this is solid as a rock. There's no flex in that. These windows have never leaked. There's no evidence of leaking anywhere on the coach, neither inside or out. Zero delamination, zero wet spots inside. That's probably the primary thing to look at when you're buying any used RV is, has it leaked? And this one appears excellent, like it's never had a drop of water anywhere. Here's our big slide that housed our both our sofa and our dinette. It's a very large slide. Again, on this side of the coach, all of the graphics are excellent, near perfect. Coming back behind there, you can see something like right here on our hot water heater. I mean, it's not any rust in there or anything. It's just very, very little bit of dust that's gathered in there over a couple of years, but it's absolutely beautiful condition. Right here's the other side. Oh, it's actually locked right now, but that's the other side of our full pass-through storage. There's our 2 propane tanks. And this is our final, the third of our 3 slides right here. This is that bedroom slide. So hopefully this walkthrough has been a help to you. I hope you realize, first of all, just how nice a condition it's in. I can't overstate just how nice it is. Also can't overstate just how much bang for the buck this coach is. Really high-end look on the outside as well as the inside. You can look high and low for a used coach and you're just not going to find anything nicer. And you're gonna really be financially making a good move with something like this because the previous owner has already taken the bulk of that initial depreciation. The first 2 years of depreciation, if you're buying a new coach, are absolutely brutal. So buying something in a towable of about 2011, 2010 or 11, maybe even 12, is a very smart financial move. So I'm really proud of this coach. I'm glad to have it here on the lot. I hope this video has been helpful to you. I also appreciate you taking the time to watch it. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. You can speak to myself. My name is Brian, but feel free to talk to anyone who answers the phone. Charlie would be glad to help you. T-Bird would be glad to help you. Just whoever answers the phone can surely help you out. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. Have a great day, and God bless.